Hiya ladies, I told you I'd be back. I've just put out the best cloth for the best ladies. I just want to introduce you to 3 little people that I've made. My little dolly teddy dollies. Do you say dolly teddy? Teddy dollies. Oh, I've been having so much fun making these. They're not the easiest thing to make. You need a bit of patience, and they don't always turn out like they should, but we try. Now I've got the original pattern. I bought it off Etsy, and of course you adapt it to how you want it, but the basics I got from a pattern. I think this was my first one, and this was done, I'll show you, is it over there? I got given some of this material. It's like well, it's like teddy bear material really. It's all soft and lovely one side, and then cottony the other side, and it's just the right thickness, I thought, for this. So that's the very first one I made. So you have to make with the pattern, make out the body, the arms, the legs, the little ears, the hat and everything. Now you see where my dolly faces come from, don't you? You see, that's what I've been using them. Been keeping that a secret. So that's the back of the little teddy. I've made her a little bib, and she's got like pussycats on her bib, and I put a tiny little lace frill around it that matches around her bonnet as well, and a bit of nice silky lace. I dyed that one, I can't remember what with, but anyway, that's that. And so she's gorgeous, isn't she? She's got quite floppy legs, and this is because the material's much thinner. I'll explain a bit more as I go on about that. So that was that one. Number 2 was this one. Now I thought it would be a clever one, and I had some dressing gown material, you know, like teddy bear dressing gown material. But oh, that's what I was going to say. I've been stuffing them with sawdust chippings. So they've got a nice feel to them, and quite firm and teddy bear. The body now I've used on this one, I've used, I don't know, not much in it, dried pearl barley, so it's got like that beanie effect. And I'll tell you why. This one is completely stuffed with the straw, so she's got a nice teddy bear feel about her. She's all scrunchy. Very nice to feel. The hat, the head, I just put in soft wadding for her head, quite firm. You can't put anything too heavy in her head, because otherwise it lolls over a bit. So I just put wadding in that and sew that in. So that's that one. This one, as I say, I was having almighty trouble because I was trying to stuff it with wood, you know, wood sawdust like, and with it being this material, it's stuck to it all over the blinking place. So, and every time I pick it up, I see another little piece, you know, near the seam. I think you can see where I sewed it, and I keep finding another little tiny piece. So that's why in the body she got stuffed with beans, well, pearl barley beans, okay? And that's a nice feel as well, you know, quite squidgely. So I think I might do another one with this fabric, but she won't be having sawdust put in. And also on this one, if you notice, she's got some hair, bless her. Little curly hair, and I got that off a doll. I don't think it was one of Chloe's. I think it's me going around collecting dolls, you know, from charity shops. So I just nicked this little bit of hair to put on her, and she's got a pretty frill. And then I also added this little tiny little pink trim around her as well. So I gave her a pinky coloured silk tie bow, and I made her a little bib. This one's got hearts on it, okay, and also the same trim that's around her bonnet I put around her apron there. So this one as well, I wasn't 100% ecstatic about her face, but you know, it takes time to learn. And I gave this one little paws, pink paws as well, but that didn't work out brilliant. So she's a prototype one, bless her. So I don't think she's going to go very far, this one, from my collection. So but she's lovely anyway. So that's that one. Now my piece de resistance was this one, and as you can see, this is a bunny rabbit one. Okay, I'll just put these over there. Sit those over there. There we go. So this one's a bunny, and that was what was on the original pattern. It's a bunny teddy, and so again the same thing, but here again, as soon as I thought about using fur, I thought, well, I'm not going to use sawdust again. So she's entirely stuffed with beans. So she got a fair weight to her actually, this one. The inner ears I've done with like a soft pink velvet, as with her little soles of her feet. I've not done her hands, I've just left them. Sometimes it goes a bit too small. Now I put a very close bonnet around her face here because she's asleep. This is a sleepy one. But I have given her a few whiskers, like bunny whiskers. Oh, you can see. Whoops. Bunny whiskers, can you see? And so I stuck that bit round, and then I sewed her head to her body naturally, and I've added her ears, her long bunny ears. So she's quite pretty, this one, and I love the way she sits. And also on the back, naturally, I've given her a little bunny tail. Okay, here she's got a little bunny tail there, and I'll show you it's trying to get the right. Where's your arm gone? Here. Trying to get the right fur to use, you know, the right fabric. I wouldn't like to work with any fur that's longer than this. It wouldn't work, not for such a small dolly. I've got like this fur, which is a beautiful colour, but it's too long and thick to make something like this. This is about as thick a fur as what I could use, really. I'll show you what it's from. It's in here somewhere. Yeah. It's a scarf I got from charity shop. That was last year before. So that's what I've been using for that. I've also found in my collection, I don't know what this is, I think it's a stole. It's got like a hole in it and there's a twist in it, but that might not be too bad. I'll have to undo all this and find out. That might not be too bad. It's not quite as soft as that. It's soft, but not quite as silky, I should say. But I think it'd make a nice teddy bear. I do want to look for a pattern for bigger teddy bears, because then I can use the long fur. I'm hoping to get one out of this beautiful, like a yellowy, goldy colour. And I think this is all I've got, because I just usually buy scraps. You know, if I see a bag of scrap fur going on eBay, I'll try and go for it. But you never know what size scraps you're going to get, of course. But I think I've got enough there, which when you think about it, you've got to have two bodies cut out. Ears if you're doing this one, but I wouldn't be. arms, legs and what have you. So, but I think I've got enough in here. So I think my next one was going to be that colour. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Just as a teddy bear, like this little girl. Now, what do you want to show you? Because I'm a very honest person, as you know. I'm going to show you my big mistake. This is when you start doing things and you know you're too tired. You shouldn't have started them in the first place. So this one, it's quite nice material actually. It's like a suede, this one. Happens every time you see it, you start laughing. So I've not even done the head on this, and you can see why. So it's just a lesson in not to do it when you're too tired. I'd even done little soles, look. But big mistake. It's just one big mistake. It's just one big mistake, this one. That's how she made it. So I put her legs on the front of her body instead of the back of her body. So that's not a good thing. The fabric's too thin, so therefore you can actually see the metal bits for moving her arms and legs. So she could swing them everywhere. She looks like a chicken for on the table at the moment for Christmas. And then to top it all, I did the arms and realised I put the arm on back to front. That should be at the shoulder and that little bit should be on her hand, shouldn't it? So just everything's wrong. So she doesn't deserve one of my heads, and she's not going to get one. But she's going to be kept near me as a constant reminder to don't do two things at the same time, and don't do things when you're tired. So I just thought I'd show you for a laugh, that one. I don't know what we can do with her at all. Not a lot, bless her. So that's that one going over there. And they say this one's not too bad really. Here is Mr. Pitt come now, haven't you? You come to see what all this is about. Why am I laughing? Who am I talking to? And she's not too bad, but she could be better. And as I say, I'm not happy about that. But we'll have to get some more filling rather than sawdust for some of these. But as I say, I do like the feel of these with sawdust in. They're very teddy-like. So I'm looking for a pattern for a bigger teddy as well. So that's it, ladies. So what I want you to do is, maybe not this one because she's a bit pathetic, poor thing, but these two, I wondered if you could come up with any names. So this was the first one I did. She's a teddy bear, and this is the next good one I made, and this is a rabbit. Okay, so well, she could be Jessica Rabbit, but if you come up with any good names, and I'll be looking in the comments, and we'll see who's got some good names for my new little babies here. Thank you very much for watching. Here's Mr. Pitt coming back. He's going to crawl back. No, he's not. He's sitting near the window. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll go downstairs and upload things. And I'll talk to you again very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. And stay safe. Bye.